Welcome to EU Privacy for All, Session 39 on GDPR, Certification Body and Procedure, Article 39a. Negotiations regarding Article 39 and the certification body could be summarized as European Parliament not providing any provision and EU Council providing what will be retained in the end as a final draft of Article 39a, but one provision, the one suggesting that EDPB shall give an opinion to the Commission on the criteria and requirements used for certification. Article 39a lays down that the certification shall be issued and renewed, and that the certification body, which has an appropriate level of expertise in relation to data protection, will be accredited either by the supervisory authority or by a national accreditation body. The certification body may be accredited only if it demonstrates independence and expertise. It has undertaken to respect the criteria approved by the supervisory authority that is competent, or EDPB. It has established procedures for issuing, periodic review and withdrawal of certification seals and marks. It has established procedures and structures to deal with complaints about infringements of the certification. And it finally demonstrates the satisfaction of the competent supervisory authority that its tasks and duties do not result in a conflict of interests. The accreditation of the certification bodies will be held according to criteria approved by the supervisory authority or the EDPB. The certification body shall be responsible for certification process, but it will be without prejudice to the responsibility of the controller or processor for compliance with the regulation. The accreditation will be issued for a maximum of 5 years. The certification body will also have to provide the competent supervisory authority with the reasons for granting or withdrawing the requested certification. The criteria shall be made public by the supervisory authority in an easily accessible form. The supervisory authority or the national accreditation body shall revoke accreditation whenever needed. And finally, the Commission will have to adopt delegated acts and may have the possibility to lay down technical standards on certification mechanism and accreditation. As already stressed in session 38, several recitals focus on certification, and it is all done so that approved certifications will grant more transparency, empower data subject to quickly assess the level of data protection, and empower data controllers and processors to demonstrate compliance. Demonstrating compliance using certification mechanism being key in the logic of Article 39 and 39a, it is crucial that certification body will be accredited in a transparent and efficient way. Supervisory authority that are to encourage the adoption of certification mechanism will have to review certifications and to make sure that accreditation mechanisms are fully compliant. The EDPB at an EU level will have the same task, and it will have to carry out the accreditation of certification bodies and its periodic review, also maintaining a public register of accredited bodies and of accredited controllers or processors. Currently, there are no provisions regarding approved certification mechanisms, seals or marks, or accreditation in the directive. What should accountable data controllers and processors get prepared for? Using certification mechanism in order to demonstrate compliance. But bearing in mind in this frame that certification bodies will be accredited either by a national supervisory authority or by a national accreditation body. Moreover, the certification body will provide supervisory authorities with the reasons for granting or withdrawing the requested certification. Transparency will be ensured in this way. EU Commission will adopt delegated acts and technical standards, strengthening such a transparency. In line with such a transparency objective, the certification will be issued for 5 years maximum and will not reduce responsibility of controllers and processors. Access to information or processing activities will be core, and there will be a public register on certification held by EDPB. And finally, controllers and processors will have to pay attention to the criteria elaborated by EDPB at an EU level or each national supervisory authority in order for certification bodies to grant a certification. The coming questions are knowing what will be the part to be played by supervisory authorities in the accreditation and certification process, and knowing more when reading EU Commission delegated acts and potential new technical standards.